Hi guys, Aussie Fifa here, welcome to my FIFA 20 92 Prime Icon Moments Van der Sar player review. I've now reviewed both Yashin's and Schmeichel's Moments cards, with the only ones left for me to do being this card and Lehmann's. I've had a few people request the different levels of Van der Sar cards, and this is the first time I've used him outside a draft this year. Anyway, as you see on screen, this is the team I started him in. Van der Sar in goal, Mendy, second in form Varane, Langley and Semedo in defence, Kante, Fabinho and Rivaldo in midfield, with Sané, Prime Lineker and wants to watch Pepe in attack. Van der Sar is 6'6", he's right footed and has a 1-star skill move and 3-star weak foot. I use him with a basic chemistry style as it maxed out most of the important stats to 99. The only ones that were lower than that are his kicking, which goes to 93, and his speed, which boosts the acceleration by 5. I don't know how new it is, but recently I've noticed this tab that shows a player's traits, which is useful. Van der Sar has a long throw trait, team player, which I'm not really too sure what it does, and finally comes for crosses trait. So starting off with the positives, the first thing I'm going to mention is his overall reach, which is massively down to his height at 6'6", making him one of the tallest goalkeepers in the game. Van der Sar has great coverage of the overall goal, and there's rarely any shots he conceded, which was a result of it being out of his reach. Another aspect of him being so tall is that he's up there as one of the best goalkeepers against long shots. Besides one free kick, I didn't concede any shots from outside the box, and he's seemingly impossible to beat from range. Whilst using him I actually faced a few long shots, and Van der Sar managed to get a strong hand to all of them. The next positive is his reflexes, which again were decent for me. Considering his tall frame, Van der Sar made a couple of decent stops from inside the box as a result of his high reflex start. His distribution on the whole was really great for me, and it's probably one of the best goalkeepers I've used in this category. As I mentioned earlier, he does have a long throw trait, which is perfect for throwing the ball out quickly and accurately around the halfway line. His kicking was also really good, very powerful but not too much where it just goes straight to your opponent's goalkeeper. It's also accurate to where you aim the kick, which is important when you're trying to distribute the ball down the wing. Positioning wise, this card was basically perfect. This is the biggest selling point to buying a Van der Sar card, as it's always one of his highest rated stats. He was always stood in the right place to deal with the oncoming attacker, and I never really conceded a goal due to him having bad initial positioning. He was always perfectly in line with the attacker, which gives him the best chance of being able to stop the shot. This is especially noticeable against crosses and corners, which he performs amazingly against. I only conceded one goal from a cross, and his positioning wasn't at fault for the goal. His comes for crosses trait is very effective in game, and he always came out to deal with the incoming pressure, stopping any chance at a shot on goal. His diving was a bit inconsistent for me. It does stand out as one of his lowest rated stats on his card. Now I do want to mention that at times it could be really great, like his ability against long shots and the odd reflex save he makes, but for some reason his dive animation occasionally felt really slow and was something I picked up on in the majority of the goals I conceded. The speed in which the dive animation completes is the issue here, and it's not his initial reaction to the shot, hence why reflex is one of his positives. His handling was also fairly inconsistent. He did hold on to the odd powerful shot, which other goalkeepers with a lower stat might just palm away. However, most of the time, he does enough to stop the shot and pushes it out for a corner. I guess this could be seen as a positive, as he rarely opened me up to second chances and rebounds. The biggest problem with his handling is against crosses and corners. Although I mentioned in his positioning how good he was at dealing with them, he always seemed to punch or slap the ball away, even when a catch is a simple option. The final biggest negative in my opinion was his speed, which is pretty terrible in game and lets the card down quite a bit. I knew it wasn't going to be great as 42 is pretty low for a goalkeeper, and it is pretty bad as well. He does come out occasionally on his own, and when he does, he usually does the job, but I think that's probably down to his high positioning stat. But if you bring out your keeper a lot manually, then this guy isn't the goalkeeper for you. In fact, if you bring him out yourself at all, more often than not, it will do more harm than good. I like to bring my goalkeeper off the line a little bit and then let him get back into position, as it often makes your opponent panic into a mistake. With Van der Sar, I did get caught out a few times, purely because he was too slow at getting back into the correct position. So overall, I'm going to give 92 Van der Sar an 8.5 out of 10. Although he does have some inconsistencies, his main negative being his speed is an avoidable issue. He did make some really great saves for me, and I can't deny that he's one of the best goalkeepers that I've used when it comes to dealing with crosses and corners, shots from range, and distribution. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, and request any future content then please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to reply.